well, I don't feel like I know I'm making the same mistakes over and over and over and over. And my mum's always said to me, the definition of insane is to do the same thing over and over and over and over again and expect a different outcome. Hello. Like, that's what I'm doing. Like, that is what that's pretty much what the, like, majority of people walking this earth are doing, you know, whether it's partying all the time, taking drugs, having affairs, you know, whatever. People are doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting it to turn out a different way, expecting it to all suddenly be okay. It's not going to be okay like that, you know. Change what you're doing. I know that, and that's the thing. I know all of that. I know that. I know I need to sort of get myself out of a couple of situations, and you know, I'm being truthfully honest with myself. That relationship was one of them. And that's to no disrespect to him, you know, if ever he sees this video, it's not, but it's for myself, absolutely. Like, if you can't be honest with yourself, if you can't do things for yourself, who else is going to do them for you? No one else is here to look after you. You know, you're here to look after you. Even the ones you think are meant to look after you, they don't always look after you, you know. Just because someone's your mum or your dad or whatever doesn't necessarily mean that means they're going to be good at it. Which I've, you know, unfortunately, I think everybody sort of found that out. Most people found that out. I reckon that, I don't know, I reckon, and I truly do believe this, that if, I don't know, I reckon probably the majority of people that deal with depression and anxiety, you know, things like that, there's something in them, there's something in them. It's not necessarily, it's not, is it nature, is it nurture, you know, so it's something that I think about all the time. How will we ever know, you know? I hope one day, like, if I could ask for anything, and I mean anything, there would be three things I ask for. A cure for cancer, a cure for addiction, and a cure for depression. And I pray that, you know, some geek in about 1,000 years, or, well, no, not 1,000 years, actually, like, give them 30 years, in like 30 years, if they could just create this thing to, like, you know, work out what exactly is it in a person that makes them depressed, or makes them an addict, or, you know, sends them psychotic, or, you know, if you could find out exactly what that is, and then just take it out of their DNA or whatever, take it out of them. You know, you could have scans and stuff to, like, when you're pregnant, to make sure that your child doesn't have that chromosome in it and stuff. Because I'm telling you now, like, I wouldn't wish this on anyone. I wouldn't wish this on anyone at all, you know. I really wouldn't. It's the most self-destroying thing, you know. You're your worst enemy. And there's nothing you can do about it. Well, there are things you can do about it. You have to change the way you think and stuff. But it's super hard. Super hard. And once again, I've got to the end of the video and I've got absolutely no idea what I've just talked about. And I've definitely not talked about the things that I was going to. But, yeah, I'm going to just stop now because it's, 16 minutes into a video. Probably no one's even got this far anyway. And, yeah, I'm going to put this on YouTube now. It's made me feel a lot better just talking into a camera. Or actually, if you want to know what I'm talking into, I've kind of got all my pillows, like, stacked up. I'm sat on them, turned my thingy around, and just, I'm staring at a wall, pretty much. Like, yeah, talking to a wall. Brilliant. God's sake. But yeah, it's 2013, January the 5th. I'm gonna go out tonight. I've decided I'm gonna sort my fucking life out. I'm gonna go make this pretty and just get out of my bad space. Like, if anyone takes anything from this video, you know, that deals with depression and stuff, don't sit there in your space for hours and hours and hours and hours and days and weeks feeling like hating yourself and hating the world, because I've done it so many times, and I know 100% that going out and actually going to see somebody and having a conversation with somebody, it helps every time. It's the one thing in the world you don't want to do. You don't want to see anyone. You don't want to go out. You don't, you know, you want to be completely on your own. But I'm telling you, that's the last thing you need. It's not what you want or need. It's really not. You're trying to convince yourself that you don't want to be around people, but you need to be around people. You need to drag yourself out of that fucking hole. So start dragging. Happy New Year. Bye.